okay, it's fine, it falls 30%. Some stocks will go to zero, and we've not seen meaningfully a change in that direction, in the sense of a lot of stocks going down so badly, 80-90%, other than the really tiny caps. We haven't seen frauds meaningfully in the last 1 or 2 years. So people don't know what it is that, and it's part of the ecosystem. But because of this, I think this is more like
A learning curve for the...
Ramesh Devani calls it the school of hard knocks. You're going to learn from that school eventually, and it's the experiences that teach you. So in the sense, if you're a young person, you need to welcome a bear market, because it's going to teach you what is how to deal with it. And the way to deal with it is, when it comes to, there's a book called The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and they have a rule saying don't panic. And I think that should simply be the agenda of almost every single investor, is you look at this thing and say, don't panic. The market's down, your stock's down 40%.
But it's easy to say that, right? Fear grips you, and I think there's that whole greed versus fear cycle that you have to go through. But that was my big question. I mean, how do you overcome that fear when you see drawdowns of 20%, 30% in your portfolio?
So there were two things that I remember I read early, and I never recognized what it was. I read it in a book. So there's a thing called the uncle point. You have to figure out what your uncle point is, which is when your portfolio falls so far down that you need to call your uncle for help, emotionally and financially, right? So this is the uncle point.